hi. I didn't see you there. Well, seeing as I've been here for just about a year, coming on to a year now, I know a lot of people are going to be asking me, what sort of things did you learn there? What can you show us? Or what's something neat you can, teach us? Well, this is where tonight I just thought it'd be a great idea to make a cooking tutorial, or show you some of my favorite foods that I've learned how to make while in Japan. So let's just get right into it. Let's just see about my nice, small Japanese kitchen here. But what first thing you're gonna need is some money. The actual price, it depends on what you're wanting to cook. I'm thinking about 500 yen. Second, you're going to need shoes. Because this is Japanese cooking, you have to remember the shoes cannot come inside the house. They have to stay in the genkan, or the entryway. And thirdly, you're going to need a convenience store. Now, the proximity of the convenience store isn't entirely important, but for the best day-to-day cooking, you're going to want that to be as close as possible. Probably, in my case, I've got one right across the street, and that's been working out perfectly. Alright, the main step is then to put on your shoes and head outside, go to the convenience store, find a bento you want, buy that with the money, and bring it back to your apartment. After you've already gone through the process of doing all that, then you bring the bento back. Now, this is the important step. There's a little soy sauce packet in there. You want to take that out, toss it aside just for now. We're going to come back to that later. In the meantime, they usually have little rubber bands on there. Now, sometimes you can take those off. With this sort of a casing, you want to leave it on because the lid will just fly open. Now, you'll get a feel for it eventually. After you do this enough times, you'll kind of figure which lids are going to do which. So, then you're going to crack open your microwave here. Toss that right inside, and you're going to put it in for a quick 30 or 40 seconds, just kind of depending on the desired temperature you want there. So, 40 seconds, and we're off to go. And there we go. When the buzzer goes off, the microwave, you want to take that on out. Nice and warm for you there. Let's come over here. I'll show you what to do next. Now here's the part where those green rubber bands are going to come off. This is a very important step in the process because otherwise you're going to have a very difficult time getting at your food and end up with a mess on your hands trying to force in through the plate. Also, now the packet of soy sauce comes back into play here. You open that up and sprinkle on whatever you want to taste, like soy sauce. Perhaps the most important step of the process is going to be to open your hashi, or your disposable chopsticks. Simply grip firmly and tug. And you're ready to eat your Japanese dinner. Now, Japanese portion sizes are typically a little bit smaller than you're probably used to. So what I like to do sometimes is garnish this with a chocolate eclair or an entire box of Frosted Flakes. Well, there you have it. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Next step is going to be to grab your chopsticks, which I hope you've been practicing with. Get it all set up in there. Select the food you like to eat. Grab that sucker and put it right down. What should you as the Japanese would say. Well, that's it. I'm going to enjoy my meal here and then cry myself to sleep.